Good morning and welcome in Best Chance in Marketing, wherever you are, whether you are on Facebook or on YouTube. And the session is recorded and, will be posted there in every Saturday morning. So I have this session at 11 a.m. Belgium time, Brussels time. And in the same day will be posted in the group or on YouTube. And with that, welcome to you. And if it is the first time, whether YouTube again, please click the subscribe button. If you're on Facebook, go under the cover picture of the group and click on the three little dots, and you can set up your notifications to receive more notifications about this. So and all together, if you come on the live, and thanks for those that attended today, thank you very much. And if not, just hashtag replay, add your comments, I'll get back to you, and we'll take it from there. So let's today, this session is the following up. This topic is follow up, and is the follow up of the previous sessions. So we've been covering the topic of the pipeline. Let me see. This should be, yeah, this is my wife. Yeah. Maybe you give me, if you'll tell me afterwards which design you prefer. My wife is having fun with some graphics, and so that follow up. Okay, so I'm gonna be talking about the pipeline, then going back to the CRM, which is something I previously talked as well on this channel or group, and I'll finish with money in the follow-up. It's a very well-known quote. Let's call it a quote in the marketing world. So let's cover this and some tips that I have there for you. The pipeline, for those who didn't see it before, and we covered before prospects or leads, and then how to contact them. Oh my goodness, I did the French. I already started to. This is the French one. Oh my God. I think this is the only one that's translated in French. Let me have a look. That's okay. The French should be for afterwards, but I think we're going to be okay. So prospects, to contact people, the rendezvous, if you understand, this would be to make an appointment. And then the presentation, which is still a presentation even in French. And then le suivi, which is the follow-up. And finally, you get a team member or a client, whichever is the business that you're representing. So we've been covering everything from up to le suivi, which is the second last item on this one. This is the follow-up. Everything else has been covered in previous sessions, and I'm going to be moving on today with the follow-up, le suivi. So I'm going to go live. That's it. And I'm going to have to check with everybody if you are seeing the screen. Can I get a hands up or something? If Are you seeing, anybody give me a sign if you see the Excel screen now? Let me see if I get something. Maybe I should connect to my session as well on a different device for next time, because I had this problem before. That you seeing it, Mirna?
Yes. I put a hand up.
I didn't see the hands up. That's good. So, I have this CRM. Actually, I'm making it a little bit more complicated because, okay, so let's go to the CRM. This is CRM. The CRM is a client relationship management tool, and here you have one. I've actually deleted purposefully the information there, of course, for training purposes. Actually, you can even receive this file if you are giving me your email address, and I'll give you a copy of this simplified copy as well, but because I need to protect my information and the information of people that I am in contact with. I mean, the CRM has already been cleaned up, you see. And so what it is, I've had so great trainings, especially recently, about contact mapping. And what you see, well, one of the items that really stuck with me or struck me was somebody is sending, now I get something in the chat. Let me see. No, I don't see the CRM. That was now? Okay, so she doesn't see the CRM. So Mirna is not seeing the CRM. So it means I'm gonna start share again. I guess this is what happens with switching screens on Zoom. That can happen. Next time I'm gonna connect on different accounts so I can see myself as well. And it should be good now, I guess. I'm gonna assume this is okay now. Mirna is signing. Mirna is saying yes. Thanks a lot. I'm learning from this, and next time I'm gonna fix this. All right. So CRM, customer client relationship management, means basically that whoever you're contacting comes in a tool that will help you to follow up. So the previous session was about putting in a tool all the information of your um, well, you're talking to. So it can be anywhere, people around you in your warm market, friends around you, right? So real life people. And then you can have people on Facebook, people on LinkedIn, Instagram, doesn't matter. When you're exchanging with that person, you need a tool to be able to follow up. And doesn't matter how you want to do it, but actually my personal experience and of more people as well, when you're growing a number of people that are connected to you, you will lose track of what's happening. So with that, let's go with person X. So I talk to person X. Actually, this is an old friend, you see. I cleaned up and I left this. Oh, well, that's not nice. So so I'm talking to this person, say today. So I'm adding the date of today. And then I don't know if this person is gonna come back to me, right? So for now, let's say this person, I send a message to that person. So what do? Let's say I even send this to 3 persons. Okay. So what happens with this? You're going to send a message today. You don't know if this person is going to come back to you today. So say this person is coming back to you. Well, you don't know if she's going to come back. So she or he, this was a she. I know that. And so I'm actually automatically adding, or I have this on this file and you can have it, adding a date. So I do this previous date plus 7. Doesn't matter. I just don't want to lose it. So whatever I do, I always want to follow up. So I do that. I can do this for all of these people. And eventually, this comes in a different table as well, where I am, well, so this person can come back the next day, right? Doesn't matter. So if she comes back the next day, I will, of course, talk to her on that next day. So what happens, I receive a message on the 11th. So on the 11th, I'm going to say, oh, that's nice. Thanks so much for blah, 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 blah. And okay, so now I know that at the latest on the 18th I'm going to come back to that person to have a follow-up, because yeah, you can have so many people on your list, but if you don't follow up, then well, you are going to miss out. These persons are going to think that you're not professional, that you don't have interest actually of talking to them, because at the end we're here to help people, and the people have, if they're interested, they have the problems that they want to solve is now, is not tomorrow. Here is +7, so maybe I should do it for tomorrow, or I can do +2. You also don't want to be the person to on the neck of that person and really like so pushy. This is one of the other thing that you don't want to happen, is that when you're pushing a person it sounds pushy, you're actually gonna, of course, repulse that person. This person is going to run away because yeah, this is not the way. So everything has to be subtle. Subtle. My goodness, my English is good, right? And um yeah, so following up, it's an amazing thing. So actually on this list you already see that I put a formula together, but this is no magic. But so if this person, now if you follow the pipeline, because this is what we've learned in this channel. So on the, yeah, so you talk to that person on 13th. So on the 13th, you have now an invitation. Now, you see here in yellow, it says step 3 appointment. So this is where you are with this person. At the end, if you have the whole list, you can filter on the person that you have invited and to be sure that you follow up on this person specifically. Now you're going to go to on this one. So on the same day, Okay, so you've invited that person for the same day. Cool. Step 4, presentation, because you want to be able to follow up. And if that person purchased a program, didn't purchase a program, anything, doesn't matter. No, you run follow up. So this is what we're doing today, right? So hopefully you have like a lot of persons to follow up from. And so all of them go and follow up. And when you get more of these people, you can just filter and say this was not follow up. So you use your filter. I just want to go to people and follow up, and be sure that you're talking to this person today, right? So this is the tool that I've put together. This is my hard work, and I don't for sure. I mean, there might be tools somewhere. I don't know how you're going to be how much you're going to be paying for it, and how practical it is. If you like it, don't like it, this is a homemade tool. It's working very good for me. I've been testing it out already, and yeah, so that is follow up. Let me go back to the other screen. Now I have to check we were in live. And so something I want to share about money isn't a follow up. This is just a big statement, but yeah, I'm going to back it up with what I write here. So nobody says, yes, take my money. Because when you're talking to a person, nobody is just gonna be waiting for you to to make an offer, and that person is just gonna so they want you to work for it. So think now. Well, I have to talk about my wife. It's not the first time I say, do you want to marry me, that she said yes. No, she didn't. It took me like 2 years. It may be short. Doesn't come into this conversation, but yeah, you need to make a connection with people. It takes time. And okay, let me go to the next points because I was connecting to the fourth point. Yeah, I'm going to connect to the fourth point. The fourth point says average number of times that you need to follow up, between 5 and 8 times that you follow up with a person before a person decides to take that decision to follow you, yes or no. Because of course people also want to know how much they can trust you, and what is your value. So the first time they're gonna see you, especially if it's cold market, they understand what you're about, but they're not sure if they can trust you. So it's gonna take few times, and you're gonna have to be patient and to be consistent, to show. You need to show. You don't need to say that you're consistent. You need to show. So if I'm here every Saturday, I'm showing that I'm here every Saturday. I'm not going to disappear. People need to know that they can count on this presentation to be every Saturday. So by consistency, people know they can count on you. And if they take a decision, they just don't say, yes, take my money. They just say, yes, I believe in you. Okay, on this second point here, 10% of first follow-ups actually result in a closed sales. So, you know, you will, this is actually linking to the other thing. There is only very few first time follow-ups that will result in a closed sale. So this is, you can't rely on just the first contact to be able to close the sale. Just that clear. Actually, I said enough about this before. And on the third point, 15 to 25% of business owners end up reaping 80% of the profit when it comes to closing sales because they follow up. This is like so critical because of the first point that I made and the fourth point on this slide, because everything on this slide, if you're not following up, you will not be able to close a sale. Or if you're closing a sale, it's probably down to luck, not to skills. And the skill is to be organized. The skill is to capture the information that is critical for your business. And this is a great man that said as well that if some information, a piece of information is important to you, you should keep track of it. So whatever is in your business, base your business on information, not luck. So this is up to you to be organized about it, and to get the results you want, and to keep track of it and get better every day. I think this is my last slide. I think today is a short presentation, but the point is clear. The point is clear. Follow up. That's all I have to say. Your turn, of course. So you have that you can get the CRM tool that I worked on. Um, you send me your email address or you send me a message, and yeah, I'll share this with you. Okay. So I'll open up for questions. The Q&A will be up for people attending the live. So if you're attending the live, you're welcome to ask your questions. I'm going to stop the recording now. And for everybody else, who wish to talk to you next time. And have a great Saturday and a great week. Bye bye.